you ever want to get your confession in, text it to us and we will keep you anonymous. Put the word hits with your confession and text it to 96893.
If you're a guy who goes to the gym, this might hit you a certain way. Here's the first Queen City confession. I'm so over guys on dating apps who think a shirtless gym selfie is all it takes. Like, congrats on your abs, but I'd rather see some broad shoulders and strong arms holding a dog or something.
Oh.
I'm starting to think if your entire personality is your six-pack, you're probably not my type.
Yeah, probably. I feel like this is why women overwhelmingly say they like the dad bod. Maybe they don't actually love the dad bod, but it means that the guy is not obsessed with his own body. And now I'm not saying that every guy with a six pack is obsessed with his own body, but
Right.
like if you're posting it only and that's it, like what are you interested? Like, do you read books? Do you have hobbies other than working on those abs? I'm okay with this confession.
And I'm most women I've talked to in the past, like if they have a really good looking boyfriend, they're like, here's a picture of him shirtless. I really don't care. And they're just basically showing their gay friends. So you're doing it for the men, not for the women.
That's something I feel like a lot of these men don't know.
Here's the next Queen City confession. Sorry to blow it up for you like that, sir. Just look at your likes. It's probably a bunch of gay men.
That's probably the dudes.
Here's the next Queen City confession. Okay, this is going to sound shallow, but I hate my boyfriend's name. It's such an ick for me. Reminds me of a kid from middle school, and it's one of those names that sounds like a dad who wears New Balances and girls in cargo shorts. The worst part, he loves his name. He signs it big and bold on everything and says he wants to pass it down if we ever have a son. I've actually started using a nickname for him, one I completely made up, just so I don't cringe every time I say it out loud.
The levels of petty. Like, why did you go get with this man? That is his name, like from the get-go.
But that's really crappy, though. If you like everything about someone except their name, like everything else falls into place.
Yeah.
How do you get past that?
I don't know, because obviously, like, I like my name. If somebody was like, hey, I like everything about you, but can I not call you Holly? I'd be like, no. Clearly, you don't like everything about me.
Yeah. I'm curious, have you ever dated someone or maybe you married the person, but you didn't like their name? How did you work through that? Text hits in your message to 96893. Here's the last Queen City confession. So this happened like 10 years ago, but I still think about it. 2 years after I graduated high school, I randomly reconnected with my former volleyball coach and we hooked up.
Oh, God.
I was 20, fully legal, and it was totally consensual, but still, looking back, I know it was wild. Well, I just ran into him again for the first time in years, and he's aged really well. All those feelings came rushing back, and now I can't stop thinking about doing it again. I know it's messy, but the temptation is so real.
I mean, at this point, though, is it messy? It's now been a decade.
You fine, girl.
The mess is in the past. It was messy 2 years out of high school. That's
Right.
the stuff that everybody whispers about, like at the reunions and stuff, because you know they do. But 10 years out, ain't nobody care.
Get it. As long as they're not married or you're not breaking up a home.
Right.
Don't do that.
Maybe that was the not mentioned part.
I'm like, there may be some details missing from this confession to
Right?
get us to co-sign on it.
Yeah.
What do you need to get off your chest? Text hits in that message to 96893. It is 7:14. So what if the reason your relationships keep ending is actually you? We have a Miguel and Holly fan member, Lisa, who's in her 30s and says every guy she's dated ended things out of nowhere. Now, she's had it and wants to know why. So she's like, can y'all do the relationship report card for me? But let's kind of get some more details to find out what's been happening, and we'll do it next. Right now, it's Justin Timberlake.